I want to ask you about this Democratic LaMonica McIver, who is currently facing charges related to interfering with ICE officers at a detention facility, is now facing a lot of backlash online over her line of questioning to ICE Acting Director Todd Lyons in a heated hearing earlier this week. Let's just take a listen.
Mr. Lyons, do you consider yourself a religious man?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, how do you think Judgment Day will work for you with so much blood on your hands?
I'm not going to entertain that question.
Oh,
ma'am.
okay, of course not. Do you think you're going to hell, Mr. Lyons?
I'm not going to entertain.
Of course not.
Gentlelady,
How many government
The gentlelady will
agencies-
suspend. The
how many-
gentlelady will suspend.
David Coolidge, can I get your reaction?
Well, I mean, everyone has their opinion and their opportunity to question. Wouldn't it be the questions that I chose if I had that time as a member of Congress? I guess that's really all I have to say about that. This is not something that's really prominent, and this is just one question that was asked of many that I think were more substantiated and more substantial towards getting to the bottom of what's going on and trying to rectify the problems that we see throughout the country because of a lack of real guidance that's given to ICE.
Okay, we're going to leave that there. I want to talk about 2028, plenty of time between now and then, of course, but talk to us about the Democrats eyeing for the nomination. What's your assessment? Who's going to be the nominee?
Good question. I wish I knew. I think it's wide open. I think what we see is there's just so much enthusiasm on the Democratic side. You just see every opportunity that voters have, they're supporting Democrats in large numbers. That means the recent elections we had last election for gubernatorial races in New Jersey, Virginia, and then you see these special elections, like a special state Senate seat in Texas that Trump won overwhelmingly, now went to a Democrat. So I think the wind is at the back of Democrats. I'm looking forward to a healthy, robust debate on the Democratic side. And I've already seen numerous candidates pop up and indicate that they'll be running. But I think we have a long way to go, and we have a lot of candidates that still have not announced that they'll be running.
I also want to ask you about Maxine Waters. There's reportedly a generational fight brewing inside the Democrat Party that Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who's now 87, is facing younger primary challenger, arguing that it is time for new leadership. Mila Rahman says that the district's median age is 36 and claims that Democrats need new energy that reflects younger voters. Can I get your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, hey, great to see people stepping up and challenging the incumbents. Our congressional system does reward seniority, so there is a benefit to having just serving that longer time, meaning more resources, being able to bring back to the district, et cetera. But I'm not really concerned about this. Actually, I think it's a good thing that we see a robust fights within the Democratic Party. But I'm more concerned about these races where we can pick up and beat Republicans. This is not a district that is in that criteria. So this is really an outlier. What's more interesting are the races between Paxton and the Senator Curran in Texas, where you have this issue of millions of dollars being spent to fight a Republican primary where that money could go to other places trying to defend Republicans. But I think Texas is going to be an interesting state to watch because of the tens of millions of dollars that has to be spent defending this U.S. senator against the Texas Attorney General, one where Trump has not weighed in, and it's left people really scratching their heads on who to support, but one where they think if this more right-wing candidate wins, it could play well for Democrats in the general election. So it's really interesting to see. I think more so on the Republican side, where they are having these interfighting in districts and in Senate races that really could benefit Democrats in the long run.
Okay, former New York State Senator and Democrat strategist David Coolidge, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Great to be with you. Thanks.